How you doing? It's Mike Shue, and it's time for the Vinyl Dump. We're on location this time at an institution here in Harvard Square called Planet Records, one of the best places to find used vinyl in the area. And our friend John inside has pulled out some interesting pieces for us to look at.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man.
Here at Planet Records in Harvard Square, I begged John to sell this to me. I offered my daughter, my car, my home, and he will not give this up. And I never knew that William Shatner had a live album. Incredible. Captain of the Starship, William Shatner, live. Apparently a dramatic performance. It says in the liner notes, speaks of the flying and is the flying. Shakespeare, Cyrano de Bergerac, Galileo on the need for the freedom of man's mind, of Shatner's mind. Captain Kirk, T.J. Hooker, whoever it may be, it all came out on this album, this amazing live album. Shatner himself has said, they're not the screamers, they're the people who say thank you. They remember something I did many years ago. I've grown from a boy to a man on television in front of everybody, and now, here they are, turning out in torrential rains to say thank you, and I am moved to tears many times. Now we're going to delve into one of the great musical feuds that really a lot of people don't know about, the great Eastern Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania polka feud. These guys right here, Al Botian and the Bavarian Ambassadors. Al Botian out of Whitehall, Pennsylvania. This album, Wunderbar, actually broke these guys. I mean, you know, anybody who knows polka had Wunderbar on the turntable, you know, a bunch of times, parties, you know, pierogi festivals, anything like that. But, you know, there was always this big thing between him and the Pennsylvania Merrymakers from the Philadelphia area. You know, a tough unit of guys, as you can tell by this picture right here. You know, they had a lot of friends, and I mean a lot of friends who enjoyed their music here. But the problem that they had with the Bavarian Ambassadors is that they were always being called sellouts because, as you can see down here, they signed with a label in New Jersey outside of Pennsylvania, which is like the #1 rule. You know, if you're going to be in the polka scene, you stay, you know, where you're from. I mean, if that's the Polish national club you're playing at, you stay with them. But these guys went over the river, signed with a New Jersey label, and then the feud started. So there was that East Pennsylvania, West Pennsylvania polka feud. And to this day, you really don't know. I mean, they both put out great albums, you know, Wunderbar, and then, of course, this one, Live It Up. It's got 13 polka hits on it, as you can see, so it's hard for the Bavarian Ambassadors to keep up with that. But luckily, there was no bloodshed or any stuffed cabbage that was lost in this feud. The New Coon Creek Girls. How many biscuits can you eat? I don't know who told me this once, but they said in The Simpsons, every time Homer coveted or ate or kind of moaned in joy in eating a donut, what he was really thinking of was Marge Simpson's vagina. I think the biscuits are a metaphor here for crazy Appalachian bluegrass sex. And the New Coon Creek Girls are asking, how many of these girls can you eat? That's a big plate of biscuits on that table. Can you handle that many? Plus, it's got a lot of great hits on it, like, of course, the title track, How Many Biscuits Can You Eat? Banjo Pickin' Girl, and, of course, the steamiest, probably the steamiest all-girl Appalachian band of all time, a song of all time, How Mountain Girls Can Love. So if you want to know anything about bluegrass, crazy Appalachian sex parties, it's the New Coon Creek Girls, you know, so get this album and get a taste of their biscuit.
Mr. Tambourine Man.
WAAF.com.